come on in. Welcome to our studio.
Oh, hello.
That's Luna.
Hi, Luna. You want to show us the magic? What are you working on?
The Great Gatsby.
Well, great. Do you have anything to show us?
I believe we do. This is our floor. It's going to be painted. They're painting it right now. There's 3 painters in Connecticut that are hand painting this whole thing. This looks very small, but it'll be very large.
Does it sort of glow like that? Pick up light like that?
They're painting it and it literally looks magical. I saw a sample yesterday and magical is the best way to say it. The way that we work is it goes from drafting to sketch model pieces to final model pieces, and then we have to give that information to the team that are split between upstate New York and in Connecticut, Milford at Show Motion. It's painted by Scenic Art Studios. So we give them this information along with these printouts so they can give it to their team so that they can divide and conquer. So color is a major part of this, and like texture, and we can send digital files.
Is this 3D printed?
No, this is laser cut in 3 different layers.
Wow.
And then Laura assembled it back to front.
Way to go, Laura.
And then we scribbled on it, with some colored pencil at the very end, and voila.
Wow. What's this?
This is the Plaza Hotel, which existed at Paper Mill, and we have had a complete paint job where we get gold leaf molding, new wallpaper, new heading material.
Ooh, hello.
If you're familiar with the Paper Mill production, you walked into this mysterious landscape, and that was projected on a black screen previously, and now this entire thing will be also hand painted by Scenic Art Studios, and it's pretty incredible. We saw some photos today of it, and it's quite exciting. This is a new added piece of scenery that ideally no one will ever notice, because it's a way that we're gonna sneak a scene in. And this piece will not be painted, but it'll be printed. So we send these files to Germany, and we send these 4 colors, which will then calibrate to their printers, and they send it back, and hopefully it looks like that.
So you have mentioned upstate New York, Germany, Connecticut, obviously New York City.
And the pieces that will be on Broadway are a combination of 12 different shops in the tri-state area to make Paper Mill happen. And now it's all under Show Motion, which they are getting it all in a cohesive engineering, longevity phase so that it's ready to go for Broadway.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What
exciting.
has changed since Paper Mill?
I mean, the scale. And we have a lot of pretty great new pieces of scenery that, when we're doing a new musical, you don't have all the answers, and we don't have all the answers right now, but we know big hit lists of things that we walked away and said we need X, Y, and Z. For instance, this is brand new. This will be part of Wilson's, and this will be very far downstage so that the billboard will be upstage, and hopefully that creates a very cool depth that we didn't see previously. The Buchanans are getting an entire new mansion. We played both scenes last time outside, exterior, and now we are going to be inside their beautiful oceanfront property. So this is obviously in process, but we rough out the shapes in this phase, and then we'll eventually paint it. But here's every different rose color you can imagine that we've sampled on repeat, and then we've hand painted some options, but again, no one would think that they're different, but we finally went with Rose Titanic. And that would be, the
seems
color that's
apropos.
painted. So this will be the final product, and in front of this is going to be an arrangement of some very beautiful antique furniture that our prop art head, Ray Wetmore, is sourced for us, and we're upholstering it, and it's exquisite. And we get some railings for outside for our golf scene with Jordan and Daisy. In that golf scene there'll be some wicker.
So cute.
This is obviously a process, but this came from the 3D printer.
That's incredible.
These balustrades, this is this in a different scale. Our car is getting a complete overhaul. Cars, I shall say. It's gonna be quite the luxury piece of transportation once we're done with it.
One blue, one yellow? Or some magic?
One yellow.
We won't spoil the magic.
This will be sort of a spoiler alert. A good portion of our orchestra is gonna arrive on stage. So, in the Act 2 party, they'll be up there.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Cottage will look the same to the audience, but has also had a major overhaul. That's basically without any sort of ivy or landscaping that we have applied to it. Basically.
And then a different cottage.
Oh yeah, that's you know.
One of my favorite
first.
sets ever.
Last summer.
It's
The
incredible.
Cottage by Sandy Rustin. Directed by Jason Alexander. Yeah, all these pieces that are unpainted, that once was in this phase.
That's amazing. How much automation is there exactly?
There's a lot of automation. We have enough automation to fill and have no more room in the Broadway theater, which didn't think was possible. But we have, I think there's 22 winches that will be flying and tracking on the deck to make this whole thing move. And now I think we're at 56 scene changes, where originally it was 52. So it doesn't stop, so we need it to be as fluid as possible, and Show Motion's engineering that, and they're painting that right now.
Do we still have a pool?
We still have a pool. We're still going with the orchestra pit being the pool, the same idea, which we actually thought was going to be temporary for Paper Mill, and then thought we were going to expand on that idea, but we actually found that we liked it, and it seemed that the audience liked it as well. We had so many different versions of what the pool would be, but it works.
Where will the orchestra be other than on stage in that wonderful moment?
They will be also in the orchestra pit as well. So
they'll be in the pool.
They'll be in the pool. If you look down there, you know, last time at Paper Mill, they were so walled off by the pool that we are doing a little bit of a balancing act so we can actually appreciate the 19-piece orchestra we're going to have, which is going to be thrilling.
Ooh, what's happening over here?
This is rendering mode. Caitlin is essentially all these pieces, you know, in our minds, we know what it looks like together, but the best way that we can show the team, show the director what we're striving for is through these final renderings.
Oh, wow.
And these are all digital, and it's just sort of our guide, you know, to everybody getting inside of our minds as much as possible. This was previously for the Buchanan at Paper Mill, which we actually cut the exterior, but now we're making the interior.
Wow.
But Caitlin's updating everything that we're changing.
Anything we should anticipate?
We should anticipate probably twice as much glamour and grandeur and details. I never imagined that we would have the ability to put these details into this story, and it's a dream and an incredible blessing, so I'm excited.
Well, thanks for showing us around.
Thanks for coming.
I loved
Can't wait for you
it.
to see it on stage.